Doctor and chairman of AIG Hospitals in Hyderabad, India. He is the founder and promoter of AIG Hospitals, which is the largest gastroenterology hospital in the world. AIG caters to patients through the world with the best possible treatment. With many years of experience
के इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट में आपका योगदान सचमुच सराहनीय है. वेलकम डॉक्टर डी नागेश्वर रेड्डी जी, Chairman and Chief of Gastroenterology at Asian Institute of Gastroenterology, as known as AIG Hospitals, to today's event. We invite you, sir, please come on the stage. We invite you to this event of inspiring journey of.
And it is not that when you are growing, see what happens when you are growing, there will be vested interest in your working atmosphere among your friends who are jealous about your growth and everything. They will try to get differences among the family and everything. So you should be smart enough to understand what to take, what to let go. किसी की बातों में नहीं आना चाहिए. भाई के पास थोड़ा ज़्यादा है या कम है, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. आफ्टर सर्टेन डिग्री इट इज ओनली इमोशनल बैलेंस. ऊपर तो कोई लेके जाने का नहीं. आज हमारे परिवार में एक चीज़ है कि भाई किसी को कुछ भी करो, कोर बिजनेस पे मतलब ये बोला गया है कि नजर छूटी घटना घटी. तो कोर बिजनेस से अपने नजर नहीं उठाना है एंड एंजॉय योर लाइफ. इट इज नॉट दैट वी आर दैट टिपिकल मारवाड़ीज बट सुबह से उठे बिजनेस करे. एवरीबडी हैव देयर ओन लाइफ, own group and everything. And my funda is HSW, that is I give very prime importance to health, happiness and wealth. जब अगर health है तो happiness है, happiness है तो wealth अपने आप ही आएगा. जब अपन ग्रो करते हैं, बहुत पैसा आ जाता है, you become very successful, you should be all aware of the C's. C's, you can understand what I mean to by the C's. So, you have to have a spiritual knowledge, show you the mark, how to behave in the life. So, I to follow, I have an astrologer, I have a gurus, I believe in them. Somebody बोलते भाई भगवान पे भरोसा है ना, फिर जरूरत क्या है ये सब चीज़. तो मेरा एक ही चीज़ बोलना है, भगवान पे में फिशरमैन से जो भी है, आज फोरकास्ट पहले नहीं हुआ करता था, आज फोरकास्ट होता है फिशरमैन जो सी में. आफ्टर रीडिंग द फोरकास्ट एटलीस्ट इट इज अप टू देम टू गो और नॉट टू गो. बट लेकिन एक चेतावनी तो है. लाइफ तो एक मतलब उसी तरह की लाइफ में कैसे करना है, पूजा पाठ से सबसे काफ़ी कुछ अपन चेंजेस ला सकते हैं अपनी ज़िंदगी में. और मुझे तो बहुत ज़्यादा बेनिफिट हुआ है गुरु से, स्पिरिचुअलिटी से, थैंक्स गिविंग से. That's all. This is my journey. If anybody wants to come, that's all. Thank you so much.
Respected Mr. Sunil Sarafji, we are truly grateful for your inspiring talk. राधा ग्रुप को एक सक्सेसफुल कंपनी बनाने का ये सफर आपका ट्रूली. With an echo of our applause, we present a revolutionary in the field of gastroenterology, honored with Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan, Dr. D. Nageshwar Reddy. Dr. Reddy, your presence is a privilege for us. We humbly request you to accept these flowers as a symbol of our respect and gratitude. Dr. Nageshwar Reddy, you have made remarkable contributions not just to India but to healthcare worldwide. Appreciating your dedication and contributions to the medical field, and receive this award from Guruji and Guru Ma. डॉक्टर नागेश्वर रेड्डी जी के कई सम्मानों में पद्मश्री और पद्म भूषण अवार्ड्स भी शामिल हैं, जो गवर्नमेंट द्वारा गैस्ट्रोएंटरोलॉजी क्षेत्र में उनको मिले गए हैं।
Course has some projections, sir, but they are behind you. So that's the problem. So I hope it's okay. It's okay. So before I start my journey of how we established this hospital, I'd like to ask a question. How many of you watch cricket here? Many, almost 70%. How many of you watch the T20 finals? Oh, almost everybody. Okay, good. So I had two talks. One was a boring talk on my journey. Second was a more exciting talk of mixing T20 with my journey. So I'll do the exciting talk for you. So let me start first by just giving you an introduction of myself. I am a medical doctor who sees patients with gastrointestinal problems, which means problems of the esophagus, stomach, colon, liver, pancreas. So this is a specialty called gastroenterology. And this is becoming an increasingly common problem nowadays in the modern world because of the type of food we use, the stress we have, of course other habits like smoking, alcohol and so on. So it's becoming an important specialty. I did my MBBS in 1979 from Kannur Medical College, my MD in 1982 from Madras Medical, and then in 1984 I did my DM, it's a super specialty or a PhD in gastroenterology. At that point of time, in 1982, gastroenterology is an unknown specialty. Everybody knew cardiologists, neurologists and all that, but nobody knew gastroenterology. So it is a new specialty which I took, which became slowly very common nowadays. So in gastroenterology, there are a variety of subspecialties, and what I decided was to subspecialize into an area called endoscopy. So my specialty in gastroenterology is a subspecialty where we do endoscopic surgery. We put scopes inside, we can remove early cancers, we can diagnose infections and so on. Again, at that point of time, it was very uncommon. You know, MBBS was common, MD was common, gastroenterology, but subspecializing in gastroenterology was very uncommon. So people, in fact, told me, why are you doing this? Why are you subspecializing in gastroenterology? I was inspired by Professor Jang Bahadur Dilawari, who just came back from UK to serve the country. He was a fantastic doctor and he inspired me to take up this specialty. Now, how does this correlate with cricket? I think increasingly we realize that specialization in cricket also is very important. Virat Kohli only bats, Mumra only bowls, and both of them gave our World Cup to us. And because of the excellent performance they did. Of course, we require all-rounders, so we have also in our hospital both all-rounders and specialists. So we have specialists in liver disease, specialists in pancreas, but also we have all-rounder gastroenterologists to look after everything. So this is just very important. So when I came back, I did my post-graduation in PG, I went to Germany and came back. I joined the Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences and the specialty. Nizam Institute, of course, is a good institute, but the problem is that all government institutes, there's a problem. They were not giving enough money to buy equipment. Mine was a very technology-dependent specialty. It was getting very frustrated. So I resigned. I took a risk. In fact, when I returned from, at that point of time from Germany, I had a bank balance of 35,000 rupees. My dad was very middle class, a professor, and he didn't have money, 35,000 rupees. In the first weeks of my practice, I got conned by a politician who said he's standing for election. Can he borrow 30,000 rupees? So I gave him a check, 30,000 rupees. So my bank balance at that time was 5,000 rupees. So 5,000 rupees in Nizam, so I paid a salary of 1,000 rupees, I had to take a little risk. I'll come back to that risk later on. But so then I decided I was going to practice. And just opposite Nizam, there is a place called Medinova. Some of you may, older generation will know Medinova. It used to be a diagnostic center, it was quite good. I set up my practice in Medinova at that point of time. And you can see me, I started doing endoscopy practice there. Actually, I had a lot of hair at that point of time. The photographer cut it off for some reason. So it was a long back, 40 years back. So we used to do this very specialized type of endoscopy to see what's inside the stomach, any bleeding, cure it, and ulcers and so on. So what happened is at that point of time, I was only one of the 4 endoscopists in the country. The whole country had only 4 trained endoscopists.